Looks like you wet the bed. Looks like you stubbed your toe. Looks like you got your dog kidnapped. Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is JesseVBuddy. There's a new segment called All Good News. The reason I started this is because you know what? The world is full of bad news. That's all that's on TV, that's all that's on the news. And that's not what I'm about. I want people to trust people and let people know that good things are still happening in this world. No bad news. So I thought to myself, why should I interject with bad news? You know, I didn't want to affect the world in a negative light or shine more light on negativity and reward negativity with our attention. That's not what we're about today. Let's go! First of all, if you haven't heard, Jim Carrey and Jeff Daniels are coming back to reprise their roles. Reprising their roles as Harry and Lloyd. The release date's next year, 2014, just in time for its 20th anniversary, which is awesome. Jim Carrey is running for a comeback, and he's coming back strong and hard. And me and Louie kind of have a Dumb&Dumber relationship, only it's kind of just like me dealing with both of them at once. Oh, poor Brian. He's the one dealing with both of us. No, okay, we are, yeah. I love the original movie. Don't worry, I'm a limo driver. Yeah, man, that's what's up with that. Cool. Shut up, Crow. Rude. Crow demanded attention, and for its voice to be heard, I said I will have none of it. Yeah, and it was a little bit scary when maybe like a week and a half ago, they announced that they were dropping the project. Warner Brothers dropped the project. Another really cool thing happening today is we have the supermoon, which actually is a common occurrence in itself, where it's the closest the moon gets to the Earth all year, and that happens every year. It just happens that this year it's also a full moon. So I'm gonna let my inner Trekkie dream the impossible dream of teleporters. And you know what really bugs me? The fact that Star Trek Generation, they had iPad, like they basically had tablets and warp drive, cures for cancer and the common cold, and walkie-talkies were still a thing apparently. It's like Nextel got a really good contract later in life, just monopolized everything, ate everything up. Anyway, regardless of that, it's gonna be a huge moon out. It's gonna be awesome. It's gonna look great. Go out with your family, some friends, your loved ones. Go look. Oh, also an interesting fact, I just saw microbials left behind by the moon landers. When NASA was going over, there was actually still found growing there. So there's life on the moon right now, just microbial life. My mind wanders. Look at the moon, damn it. But anyway, that's just me nerding out there real quick. Moving on. Microsoft and Xbox One has recanted or retracted their statements for the online requirements for the Xbox One. They also stated that you'll no longer be hindered from letting somebody else borrow the game. Gamers in general are happy. They heard the outcry of the people. Sometimes I wish government worked more like a game company, because I feel like game companies, even as how big they are, still somewhat end up listening to the little guy's voice. If the little guy's voice ends up really wanting to be heard. And in this case, yes, it did. Basically stabbing a giant with a needle, saying, look down here. That doesn't look right. The competition just got a little bit stiffer between Xbox and PlayStation, obviously, now. The playing field's a little bit more level. I do believe that the Kinect still has to be on all the time. I could be wrong on that. I'll check up on that. If not, then I'll edit this out. Hey, it's cool that a company can own up to its mistakes. Not many big companies or products or brands really own up to their mistakes. Hold the magnifying glass to themselves and say, hey, I screwed up. Let me make it up to you guys by kissing ass, basically. And that's a good thing, though. Alienate your audience. It was clear and obvious that you were somehow doing that. You probably didn't really realize how big of a deal it was until it was heard, and everyone kind of was like, fuck that shit. They didn't say anything for a while. They just kind of let it roll, and I was wondering, like, man, they may not change any of it. Until there were like millions of people just screaming out the same message. Cut that shit out. Son. So anyway, guys, yeah, that's it. Thanks for coming back to my room. And thank you for enjoying my first ever All Good News segment. Tell me what you think about the stories in the comments below. Please hit the subscribe button. If you like it, like it. What's your favorite part in the original Dumb&Dumber movie? My name is JesseVBuddy. Hope to see you next time for another rendition of All Good News. Peace out, son.